Hi friends, it's officially after Thanksgiving, which means it feels like Christmas time for everybody else. And since the entire rest of the house is already decorated for Christmas, I figured now would be a good time to add some Christmas touches to my bedroom and to my guest bedroom. And I want to do a little bedding refresh and share some of my favorite ways to add Christmas magic to these quiet bedroom areas. Just a little touch of Christmas just to make it a little bit more special. So let's get started here in my master bedroom. I have some fun accessories to share with you guys. First things first, let's start off by decorating this absolutely gorgeous dresser I have here in my master bedroom. This was a Black Friday purchase a couple of years ago that I bought for myself as like a little gift. It is from Lulu in Georgia, and it is probably one of my absolute favorite pieces of furniture in the house. I love it so much. It has this gorgeous marble top with these fun spindle details, and I just love it so much. It's going to be one of those type of pieces that I will have for many, many years to come. What I like to do in this space is just do a few things. I've already added a cute little garland up here. This is a ceramic garland from Target a few years ago. I wish Target would bring things back year after year because I feel like they come out with some beautiful pieces and then they never come back. But this is a ceramic garland from the Studio McGee collection. I have seen a few of these on like Mercari and Poshmark. If you're interested in looking for it, you probably could find one. But here I have this vase. I believe this vase is from Amazon that I like to add seasonal greenery to. And then I just usually add like one or two little figurines to this area. So I have some greenery here, and it's a little bit of a mixture. I have some pine stems from Target. Then I have these fun, like dainty little stems that are actually from Walmart, and they are extremely inexpensive. And then I have one of these fun little figural stems that I picked up at Hobby Lobby this fall. So this is kind of an odd pairing of the three of these, but I think it's gonna look really pretty. I kind of wish I had one more of these figural stems, but I only have one, so we're gonna make it work for now. So we're gonna add these to the vase, and then I'm gonna add some really pretty silver Christmas trees that I've had for a few years. I don't do a lot of silver in my house, but in this space I do, because I have the silver Anthropologie, can't think of the name of this mirror, but I have the silver Anthropologie viral mirror. So I do like to add a lot of silver and mercury glass type accents to this space. So let's get started. I honestly don't know how this is gonna turn out. It might not look good at all, but we'll see. It's better to try it out and find out than not try at all. Maybe I can make this one single stem look like more by kind of spreading it out a little bit more. I think it looks great. Okay, now let's add my cute little silver trees. So you guys have been loving the bronze wreath that I have out in my living room, and I actually have two of these wreaths, and so I think I'm gonna try hanging it up over top of my tapestry of my bed here. Instead of hanging it with the little ribbon trick like I've done before, I think I'm just gonna use the nail that I have in the wall here and just hang it from that and see how it looks. So I haven't done this combination yet, but I think it's gonna look really pretty. I love it. So it is getting a little bit colder here in Arizona, so I am going to add this absolutely gorgeous espresso colored quilt to the bed. And this quilt is from Quince. They are hands down my favorite bedding company. I'm so extremely particular about bedding, and they have the most high quality bedding at such an affordable price. I absolutely love their everything that they do, but I especially love their bedding. I'm gonna be sharing a whole bedding refresh in my guest bedroom later on in this video. We'll talk a little bit more about Quince then, but I'm just telling you, I love their stuff. So I'm gonna be adding this quilt, and then I have this really adorable lumbar pillow. I think I picked this up at Kirkland's a couple of years ago. It might still be available. I think Kirkland's does kind of bring things back year after year, but I love this. It's so cute. It's brown, it's neutral, so you know I love it. Okay, and then last, I just wanna add a few little simple touches to the nightstand. I have these marble and brass stars. These are from Target. They are not available this year. They're from maybe 2 years ago, maybe last year, I'm not sure, but I love them so much. They're so pretty. So we're gonna add these, and then I have this really beautiful Christmas tree, little faux Christmas tree that's in a pot. That's also from Target, also from a couple of years ago, and also not available anymore. But you can find them again on Poshmark and Mercari. So I'm gonna add those to this nightstand, and then add some of my Christmassy books and a little bit of artwork to the other nightstand. And yeah, just adding those Christmas touches. Actually, I gotta show you guys this. I love these trees that Target did a couple years ago. I love the shape of them. I love how it's more of a, since I live in Arizona, it looks kind of more like an arid type of pine tree, something that would grow in a more deserty type of area. And then I added some preserved moss to the pot just to kind of tie it all together and make it look a little bit more realistic. So I'm gonna put this on this side, because this is the first thing you see when you walk in the door, is this back corner back here. So I wanna add something with some height, just to make it look like, give it like that little bit of a wow factor when you walk into the room, like, oh, Christmas type thing. Okay. Now that we're done with the master bedroom, let's move on to the guest bedroom. And like I said before, this portion of today's video is going to be sponsored by Quince. And I have to say, Quince is my absolute favorite for bedding. Oh my gosh, I love what they have to offer so much. Quince's whole business model is to cut out the middleman to bring you some of the most premium fabrics and materials at a much lower price. So you can get things like linen and silk and cashmere at a fraction of the cost. So one of my favorite bedding fabrics is linen, and they had these absolutely gorgeous linen shams with this cute little embroidered detail, and I also got a quilt to match. And they also had these stunning velvet pillow covers that are like this taupe color with a chocolate brown trimmed edge around the outside. I absolutely love it. They're not only great for bedding, they also have clothing, home accessories, pretty much everything you need Quince has, including this outfit. I ended up picking out a really gorgeous pair of linen pants. I'm going to be living in these for the rest of the season. I love them so much, and I love that I can also wear these in the summer and they're going to be nice and cool. These linen pants are so unbelievably comfortable, and they also look so chic. I feel like such a grown-up wearing these linen pants. I love them so much. They're such high quality. And then I also picked out this cute little, just like versatile, simple brown t-shirt. I love the detailing that it has here on the stitching on the neck. It just adds that extra little touch, and you can just tell with the weight of the fabric that it's extremely high quality. I am so excited about this whole outfit situation. It's going to be one of those like outfits that I can just throw on anytime, and I can be super comfortable, but I can still look very put together. And so speaking of other items that Quince has to offer as far as home items goes, this gorgeous travertine lamp. My guest bedroom really needed some extra lighting, and I saw that they had these gorgeous travertine lamps, and so I knew that this would be so perfect in this space. So we're going to put this all together right now. I already did put up a little bit of Christmas in here. I have this gorgeous white Norfolk pine garland. Well, there's two of them here that I like to put above the bed. And then also these linen sheets. These are from Quince from a previous collaboration that I did with them. These are linen as well. My guests who stay here absolutely love these sheets. They're so soft and breathable and nice and cool in the summer, which is great when you live in a warm place like Arizona. So let's go ahead and style the bed and just kind of pull this whole space together.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear.
So of course I want to add just a little bit more of a Christmas touch to this room, and I have this extra faux tree that I got a couple years ago, but it's not quite tall enough for this space. I feel like that's just a little bit too short, but I was looking around my house and I actually have this adorable travertine riser that I purchased at Home Goods. So I think I'm going to add this underneath the tree to give it a little bit more height, and it'll be perfect because it's going to tie the travertine from this riser with the travertine of the lamp, and it's going to look perfect.
Christmases be white, cause I'm dreaming of a white.
So our office kind of serves as a multifunctional space. In the winter, I have my Peloton in here so I can ride in the warmth instead of having it be out in the cold garage. And then we also have another bed in the guest bedroom. So it actually has two beds in it. We have this sofa bed that is from Koala that I absolutely love. It folds out into a bed, and we use it a lot for like movie nights. And then of course we use it when we have guests. And in this space, I have this really beautiful like wall art mural. And I had all kinds of extra white wreaths. Well, I guess not all kinds. I had 3 extra white wreaths. So I wanted to go ahead and put those over the artwork, just like I've done in my living room and now like I've done in the master bedroom. And I love the way it looks. For these, all I did was tack a little nail in above the picture frame and then use some fishing wire to hang the wreaths, and it made it so easy. Then I also added some of my extra snowflakes that I've used out in the living room. I had some extras, so I went ahead and framed the wall mural with these. And of course, just adding in like a cozy blanket and a cute little Christmassy pillow, and just kind of brought the whole space together. And that is it for today's video. Just a few little touches of Christmas to really truly bring the magic of Christmas into every single space in your home is all it takes. I hope that you found some inspiration from this video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I will see you soon. Bye. Mwah.